The snake in the grass.
The snake in the grass.
The snake in the
bringing
grass.
heat
The
with his first interview.
EPOs. I deserve a title shot as soon as I come back.
I don't really disagree with him. I don't really disagree with him.
I think you give him Sandhagen.
Yeah, that's who we got TJ next with, Sam.
I think you give him Sandhagen.
Well.
And Sandhagen smokes his fucking ass in one round.
So just real quick, let's recap. What
That is a bold claim. Sandhagen could win that fight. It smokes him in one round.
I think he smokes him in one.
We saw Sandhagen versus Aljo look very, very human being. All right.
Yeah.
And TJ's way better than Aljo.
I like TJ. I watched him fight here in Chicago. Loved it when he beat Burrell.
Way better.
Come out to the Chili Peppers. Pumped up the audience.
He made Cody No Love question being a fighter. Like, had to rethink his life.
Cody No Skill.
The knockout of 2020.
I mean, do we think he's done juicing? No more picograms there?
No. He's got a smoothie bar. He's putting EPO in those smoothies he opened in Cali.
And I don't think he should be. He just needs to do it better.
Just be better about not getting caught.
We'll talk more about USADA and all that stuff a little bit later on. Again, more heat coming our way with my take on that. But, like, that's not going to give you a skill.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. Like, I wouldn't care if they gave Dillashaw. I think he rightfully he could call for it. Like, I mean, he relinquished the title for his EPO. Like, he was at the top though. He was fucking people up until Cejudo.
Yeah.
You know, and Cejudo.
Yeah, but he had to cut the 125.
What a terrible! Like, he looked awful.
He looked going into that fight. There was no way I thought he was going to win.
And he was overconfident. Like, I think Dillashaw was just too overconfident. Like, dude, you're really good. Like, you really
EPO
are.
Confidence.
But I think you
EPO is Latin for confidence.
You underestimated Cejudo, and it showed.
Right. Or like he looked like Cejudo looked like a normal person.
Even with Garbrandt, like you know, I tease about Garbrandt. I think Garbrandt's a very skilled fighter when he chooses to be strategic.
Yeah.
Like when he doesn't just go in there and get into firefights, Garbrandt can beat the best of them.
Yeah.
You know, and I think TJ, like, it's like how at some point when you're in those firefights, yeah, there's a lot of skill, but how much does it come down to luck as well? And I think, you know, Dillashaw got him. You know,
yeah, but that's
twice.
just one instance. TJ's beating a lot of great people.
Yeah,
beating a lot of great fighters. Yeah.
I mean, the question they're posing here is, you know, how long till TJ gets a title shot? I mean, how many fights does he have to have, or does he jump into a title fight?
Like I said, I wouldn't be mad if you gave it to him, but I don't think that's the right move to make. I think you give him Sandhagen, because you got Aljo and Jan. Give Sandhagen Dillashaw. You know, if Dillashaw is who he says he is, he's ready. He beats Sandhagen.
I would give TJ the winner of Aljo Jan.
That's for the title, though.
I'd give him the winner. Whoever.
Yeah, but what do you do with Sandhagen?
Where are we at right there with that? I would not have TJ fight before.
Sandhagen's 2, I think.
Because at the very least, you're gonna have a star in a title. It's the same reason why Aldo got the title shot to begin with.
Yeah, and the UFC does that shit. You know, it's all about names and what sells. Like, so Sandhagen already beat Moraes. Obviously, just beat Moraes.
Sandhagen, Frankie. Let him get another win.
Well, he didn't he already fight Frankie? I know that it was supposed to happen.
No, Frankie just fought Pedro.
Sandhagen was supposed to fight Edgar, but I think it didn't happen.
Merab's looking for a fight. Give him Corey. Merab's begging for a fight.
Jimmy Rivera's fighting Pedro Munoz.
Yeah, give me Merab's looking for a fight. He's literally begging for a fight on Twitter.
Merab is 12. So you're going to give him Sandhagen?
Yeah, give him. If you're going to give Chimaev, Leon, why not?
But, I mean, if you give him the number 2 guy, that means if he beats that, you know, now you're title fighting, right?
That's what they're doing. That's what they were planning on doing with Chimaev and Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
That's the same program.
I mean, TJ comes back. Dude, give him Sandhagen. Let him fight.
Give him the winner. First off, Jan is kind of a paper champion right now. Who did he beat for the title? He didn't beat any of the top 5 for the title.
He didn't. He's beat 2 guys that are on their way out, Aldo and Faber.
Right.
And Faber, both of them were hanging in there for a bit.
He didn't even get one of these guys in that fight. I could get if Jan fought Aljo in that new title fight and fight on if he would have did it. But he fought Aldo, who wasn't even like in the top 10 at that time, I don't think.
But, I mean, Sandhagen needs something to do. Give him. Okay.
Give him Merab.
I mean, Aljamain's been fucked so many times. Why not fuck Sandhagen a little bit?
Yeah, you can give somebody else, but I mean, why not give him Merab?
He wants an immediate title shot.
That's what I mean. Why would he?
Title shot against Sterling.
Like you can argue that Peter Yan is not really a champion, or let's just fuck around and have him fight Cejudo.
Yeah, well, Cejudo's not coming back anytime soon.
I didn't know he was talking bad about.
This fine new lady he's walking with around on the beach.
But he was talking to. He's talking about coming and fighting Volkanovski. He calls up Volkanovski like every day.
Volkanovski saying, "Hey, I'm gonna fight one more time, then go to lightweight." That's what he's saying.
Well, he cuts from 205.
Does he walk around at that?
Yeah, he was a rugby player.
I know he used to be up there and weight like 220, but I don't know if he walks around at 205.
He cuts down from 205. That's what he's saying on Rogan.
I can see him walking around at 185.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's big.
He played rugby. Those guys have big legs.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to some.
Yes, fantasy matchmaking. This is what we came to see. People.
Quote, I'd make King James eat the canvas and